Alright, so this week in class we've been talking about division. The first method I taught my students how to divide is called the window pane division. Okay? First thing we do is draw a rectangle. Now, the dividend is our first number. That number has 4 digits. So our box, our rectangle, has 4 boxes. The 4 goes in the first box, then the 1, then the 1, and the 3. Your divisor, 3, goes on the left side. Okay? First question I ask my students is, how many times can I skip count by 3 to get as close as I can to the 4? Well, if I have a multiplication chart in front of me, it's 1 time. So I put the 1 on top, and 3 times 1 is 3, so that's what I subtract. 4 minus the 3 is 1. Then I take that 1 that was left over and I move it up, right there next to that 1. Now it becomes an 11. Now, I ask my students again, if I skip count by 3, how many times can I skip count by 3 till I get close to 11 without going over? Here's my multiplication chart. I go 3, 6, 9, 12. Well, 12 is bigger than 11, so I go back to that 9, and I go over to the left and I look. Well, that says 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. I subtract that, and I get 2. I move that 2 up to the next box, and it becomes 21. I skip count by 3 again, and I find exactly where it hits 21, on the 7th number. I put my 7 here on top, and I subtract 21. 21 minus 21 is 0. I don't need to move the 0 up, because even if I do, it stays at 3. Well, 3, if I skip count by 3, the very first skip count is 3, so I put the 1 on top, and 3 minus 3 is 0. My quotient is 1,371.